Oh, okay, sweets. Well, it is dangerous. Well, is it dangerous? Are they in pain? Do they need my help with something? Well, no. They seem super into it, actually. And they told me they're not gonna, break out and absorb everyone on Earth. And they let me go, so I guess they weren't lying. Then how about you take a minute to breathe and come rest your weary noggin? Yeah, you're right. Oh, that's cute. I barely knew anything about anyone. Tell me about yourself. Huh? Well, I was born in London, but we moved out to the West Country because Dad wanted to be a farmer. He was an accountant. My mum looked after me and my brother. Turns out the only thing Dad could grow was carrots. So me and my brother would spend all day at the market selling carrots for, real food. I remember when I brought home my first girlfriend. My dad was so psyched that I was into girls. Every father's dream. Every father's dream. I'm not certain. He tore out every carrot in the garden and made the whole family this giant stew, this bright orange sludge. Best thing I ever ate. Then the cannibalism started spreading from London. Feral folks started showing up and we all joined in, of course. Suddenly people didn't want carrots anymore. Don't know why, they went great with man steak. One day some American bloke puts up a notice on the town's bulletin board promising money for test subjects to come to Massachusetts. I just wanted to collect my earrings and go home, but my brother's such a big fucker they went and hired him as a monster hunter. What's a feral folk? People that just ate too much people. There's the normal lads that sorta just enjoy the chaos, go to the pub, cheese and onion crisps, shag the landlord's boy, quick murder on the slog home, barbecue tomorrow if the weather's good for it. And then the ferals say, bugger the pub, let's just perch outside and wait for the first dozy sod who wanders out for a piss and tear them to pieces. You know what I mean? Cannibal apocalypse and there's still pubs? How else you enjoy it? So, what are the requirements for becoming a witchy poo? Am I allowed in? Well, you need to be brainwashed into thinking that the world is fundamentally broken and you and your coven are the only people who can fix it. And chicken soup. Chicken soup? I spent all night out in the rain dance forest around in the necky. You're gonna want a lot of chicken soup. If you can come up with a unique recipe, you're in. Toes. Huh? Chicken and toes soup. Suck the toe meat off like chicken wings, like hum num num. Yeah, that's definitely a unique recipe. Give me a night for your complimentary artificial sense of belonging and frostbitten ass. You know that they've saved the day? Are you gonna go back to your coven, kiss some frogs? That's princes, and I wouldn't call merging the entire university into a giant tentacle monster with eyes saving the day. Well, all the horrible stuff they just by saying it's for the great good and whatnot, I'd call putting a stop to that saving the day. It's just lucky I talked them out of busting out of the university and absorbing everyone, and they only stopped out of self-interest, keeping out toxicity or whatever. If they get the idea that it would all be worth it, the whole planet's in danger. And you can just use your eyeballs on them again, right? Zap them in the mush. That's the weird thing, my eyes don't work anymore. I try to zap them and nothing. I guess I'm normal now. You know, my whole life has just been surrounded by people who I thought were like me. I liked going to school with the other mutated kids. I liked my coven. I thought we were going to save the world. And when they told me to go work for a big occult university in America, I was excited. This place sounded super cool. and I thought it was full of more folk like me. Folks who wanted to help people. But it's all fucked up. Even the people whose ideas I agree with have these malicious agendas inside them. It sucks. So I'm done with people. I'm just gonna get away from civilization. Ah, the Mad Hermit method. I like it. You can borrow some of my hair. Some of my hair. Make a nice beard. Actually, I was thinking like, do you remember the thing about going to England? And the shotgun umbrella stand, and the pea green oven, and the polka dot dress? Because that sounds, you know, kind of cool. I can get a dress at the harbour. Really? Would I, like, fit in over there? Well, no, you're a Yank. We need to fix your accent. Say blimey. Blimey. Terrible. Well, still gotta figure out what to do with the monsters in the basement. First, you gotta pack up your stuff and get out of there. Straight jacket, my lovey. Yeah, I guess you're right.